Hello every pony and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Scruff and today we'll be going through how I did this magnificent piece of artwork behind me. This is for my 300 follower raffle on TikTok. The winner was Midnight. Thankfully I got to draw one of their OCs again. They were the first pony that I drew, at least for the YouTube channel. I did an art trade with them a bit ago and it was my first video that I posted. So today we'll be drawing one of their other OCs. I think it was Midnight Magic was their name. I'll tag obviously Midnight in the description as well, so you guys can go check out their artwork, check out their accounts too, because they're awesome and you totally should. This artwork took 5 hours and 9 minutes, drawn on my iPad Pro 11-inch with a Gen 2 Apple Pencil. Anyway, we'll get back... anywho, we'll get into the speed paint of it. Oh my god, I love doing this thing so much. I think I've genuinely improved on background slash pony slash anatomy slash just general art stuff, and it was really nice to do this one for, at least it was for my raffle. So obviously, oh my god, it starts off with me literally nerding about rule of thirds, the golden rule. I was really trying to get this one to be as best as possible because they did so well for me the last time we did an art trade, and I just wanted to do another piece for them, obviously. It was done by Wheel of Elimination, so lucky them, they got another piece. But yeah, this whole piece, I did some grayscale background just to actually see if I could understand environment slash making backgrounds a little bit more. It was definitely something. I'll just quickly go back a little bit there. So I did all the grayscale stuff, and then afterwards I chucked a gradient map on it so that I could understand obviously what we're looking at for colors, style, and everything. So obviously that nice green color you all saw, I wanted to have it be some very, very magical. They gave me a prompt at least for this one, so she wanted her OC Midnight, sorry, to be in a like moonlit forest, like playing near a lake, I'm pretty sure was the actual description. I accidentally put her on top of the lake, but I sent her a message in the middle of it just to double check everything was okay, and they liked the half sketch. So anyway, here we are actually drawing the pony and getting more into these detail-y bits. We're obviously doing my style of line art. We're erasing all of our sketch, just doing a cleaner line art over the top of it. Ignore my squeaky gaming chair if you heard it. But yeah, I was pretty much did all this quite quickly. I knew what I wanted to do with it. They gave me a good description of what they wanted with it as well. After that go ahead for the quick little moment I got, it was immediately like, all right, let me go crazy. Let me pop the hell off. And I popped the hell off. I genuinely enjoyed doing this. It was very fun to draw their OC. Obviously, since the last time I drew their more evil one, drawing the one that I'd say represents them more regularly was very cool, and I felt very nice getting the chance to draw it and to draw a full background as well. Like, this was some proper art, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. It was very cool. I would love to do more stuff like this again. I'm currently doing another piece at the moment for an art competition. Hopefully the video will come out soon after. And yeah, so here I am now flicking through the background, trying to figure out colors, where everything's kind of positioned, making sure it all fits in perspective wise, make sure it fits in vibes wise. You know, I don't want the foreground and background being separate. So here I am now redoing the foreground over the top, just so that it actually fits and that I can edit at any stage that I want. There's me cleaning up the background and the midground area as well of the environment, just to make sure everything works pretty well together too. I'm just chucking a little bit of magic and a little bit more water details around Midnight, just so that we can kind of, I don't know, I can get more of an understanding of what I want that water to look like. I did muck around with a little bit more and change it a little bit after as well. Did the magic on our horn. Oh my god, it's pretty. And then here I am still doing the foreground as well for the environment, just to make sure it all fits. I duplicated everything and then kind of did a blur overlay just so I can get this more like really hardcore magical effect coming out of that like green and I'd say aqua colored water, just because I wanted obviously those magic under the moonlight vibes to be there, to be seen. I'm trying to see what I'm currently doing. I was rendering the rocks in the background, just making sure that they all looked okay. Did the ones on the foreground, and then I'm just doing a little bit of basic line art over everything, just cleaning up the basic rocks and everything like that. I just duplicated the plants, like the leaves and stuff. This is what it looked like without the overlay layer. It's so odd. I don't know why all of the colors like that, but at least my values are right, so I'm doing at least something right. And then chucked on the overlay layer again. I was doing a little bit of like plant wisteria sort of vibes for these trees. I'm definitely in the way right now. Ugh. Yeah, did some wisteria vibes for the leaves. I'm just zooming out just so you guys can see all the stuff that I'm working on for them. It was very simple. I wasn't looking for too detailed. I just wanted it to be something that reflected the water and the magic a little bit more, because obviously the foreground and background are already doing such a thing. Yeah, that's me going through individually drawing each leaf. It was very tedious, very fun though. I'm definitely getting more used to adding the extra really like necessary but not so necessary details into artwork. It's taken me a little bit, but I'm finally starting to understand a little bit more. I started doing the moon and the background, and I learned how to do a little bit of chromatic aberration around the moon so that it produces that rainbow light thing, and it was very cool. I really like doing that. I think it just adds that extra touch of magic and coolness to the piece as well. Now here we are doing the shading for her finally. I didn't really know how to do much for, obviously the environment's very like light heavy, so I pretty much just did a general blue to match the environment and the aqua to match the lighting of her and magic, and then the water as well. Duplicated it another couple times for the water just so I can get that extra glowy effect out of it as well. And I believe I was just going in doing a little bit of detailing on the shading and stuff as well, just so I could color pick everything right. That's why I took the overlay layer off. And then I was doing a little bit of extra details in those tree leaves just to make sure that they're all seen. Highlights on the hair obviously, and then fixed up some more magic bits just to make sure everything looked as detailed and as mystical under the moonlight as possible. And that's everything. I finished it all off in obviously the 5 hours that I did. I'm very proud of it. I don't think it's worth the short amount of time I spent on it, because 5 hours for this? Oh my god! I'm still immensely proud of this. I think this is a very current view of how my art style is, and I really like it. I'm proud of myself for sticking it through. Thank you again to Midnight just for being awesome, and yeah, that was for my 300 follower raffle on TikTok. I'm literally I'm still currently hosting the raffle for my 400 followers. It finishes today, so I don't know if the video will come out today or tomorrow, but yeah, my 500 is coming up very quickly as well, which is crazy. I'm so thankful for everyone who's been following and supporting me. It's been really nice. Thank you all for hanging out. Anyway, I'll tag Midnight in the description as well, just so you can go check out their art too, and thank you for watching the video. Goodbye!